Elwood Jones was convicted of murder. He was on death row for 27 years, but now he's out on bond. He was granted a new trial going back all the way to 2022. Last week, the Court of Appeals ruled that if prosecutors decide to retry Jones, they can't use some key evidence from the last trial. So let's go back to 1994, where Jones is accused of beating Rhoda Nathan in her hotel room in Blue Ash. Prosecutors said that he went into Nathan's hotel room trying to steal some belongings, but he wasn't expecting her to be there. In 1996, the Hamilton County jury convicted Jones of her murder. Jones was sentenced to death. Then in 2022, Judge Wendy Cross ruled that Jones could get a new trial. She ruled that prosecutors withheld more than 4,000 pages of evidence and did not disclose them to the defense.
The state's decision to test Mr. Jones' blood and the results were also not disclosed to the defense.
Any prosecutor who would do that should go to jail.
So you just heard from former Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters, who took issue from what Judge Cross had to say. Essentially, he felt like she was implying that prosecutors were hiding evidence in the case. Also, keep this in mind, Dieters had been fighting Jones for the last few years because he was trying to overturn his conviction. Dieters is now a member of the Ohio Supreme Court and has recused himself with the case in the High Court. January 2023, Jones is released from custody. August of that same year, his conviction is overturned. Also keep this in mind, two key witnesses are no longer around. The doctor who testified about the injury on his hand and the police officer who found some key evidence in Jones's car. But Judge Wendy Cross ruled that prosecutors cannot use any of the testimony from now deceased police officer Michael Bray because he can't be cross-examined. This pen, was considered a key piece of evidence in the first trial. Prosecutors said it was a custom piece, but reportedly Nathan's family told police that it wasn't, and then that wasn't disclosed to the defense, which then Judge Cross said it ended up casting doubt on Officer Bray's credibility.
In some respects, undermines the state's theory of the case.
So that testimony is out if prosecutors decide to retry Jones. The prosecutor's office told me they are not challenging that ruling from the appeals court, but they are waiting for a decision on the Jones case from the Ohio Supreme Court. This is a separate matter. This one determines whether or not Judge Cross made a mistake by not allowing prosecutors to appeal her decision to overturn Jones's conviction in this case. So that ruling from the Ohio Supreme Court can come any day now, and it's a big deal because it could make the difference of Jones going back to jail or him staying a free man.